Let's get the roast started. Our first dinner guest, our first roaster, is Nancy Reza. She has been a member of Voces Latinas for 2 years now, and she's actually just completed her CC, so we're very proud of her. A great accomplishment. She will be presenting a roast entitled "The Laura We Don't Know."
I think you guys look pretty darn good. So, Laura Deonda. When I first met Laura, I said, you know what? She's the kind of girl that does everything better than everyone else.
Yep.
Or so it seems. Because on further investigation, I have discovered some nicks in Laura's armor. And tonight, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, and especially Laura, I will tell you about the Laura Deonda that we don't know. First off, what is up with the name? Laura. It is of Latin origin, of course, and it means the laurel plant and that thing that they put on your head when you came in first place and anything, of course. I heard that Laura has a collection of these crowns, and that she wears them on special occasions. And it's been rumored that she wore one at the Toastmasters District 52 luncheon. And it was a big hit. Everyone loved it. I think it's a little bit too much, but that's So our Laura is famous in District 52, actually. And there have been other famous Lauras throughout history, like Laura Ingalls. Little House on the Prairie. Doesn't quite look like our Laura. But there's another Laura who I really do think could be looking like our Laura a little bit. Laura Petrie from the Dick Van Dyke. You can see Laura in those capris. That could be her. Look at the hair, everything about her. That could be our Laura. And of course, there is the current most famous Laura. Laura. At the podium, of course, giving a speech. Now, we might not want to compare our Laura to that Laura right now. But then again, I have heard rumors that our Laura is planning on taking her presidency of our Toastmasters Club and parlaying it into a vice presidency. Is that not true, Laura? You've been thinking about it? Now, when our Laura is accomplished, active, and has many achievements under her belt, but there are a lot of people who don't know her. So when people call and say, I'm going to meet Laura Deonda, what does she look like? And I'll say, well, remember that show about the young girl who left her hometown and came to the big city? And she threw her hat up in the air? Laura Deonda! Tell me that's not Laura Deonda! Separated at birth? I think so. But then I started to think a little bit more. No, maybe not quite that. Maybe a different kind of Laura. I actually think that Laura is a Latina version of Annette Funicello. We all know Laura is cool, calm, and collected, and she even gives off the feeling of being of royalty. But when no one is looking, God forbid, Laura is just like the rest of us. First, there's that laugh. Yeah, we all heard the dainty little giggle, but I have heard from her sister that Laura can snorkel to the beat of the air. In fact, she's been known to out-snorkel Miss Piggy. And if she's hungry, whether she's a pescadera or whatever, don't stand between Laura and the refrigerator. Because Laura will not make a snack. Will not make a plate of snacks. No. That's not what she wants. She stands in front of the refrigerator and just picks everything in the refrigerator until she feels she's full. And she's been known to do that for 20 minutes. scheduled like clockwork every 6 months that she has to relax. One of her favorite pastimes is to pull stray hairs out of her head, make little hair balls, and toss them across the room. This is the Laura Leandro we don't know. Now, there's nothing wrong with that unless, of course, you're on the receiving end of it. Did you know that Laura is an auntie? She's a tia. She is Tia Laura. And her brother-in-law and sister says she's a terrific aunt. She's quite a visionary, actually, because although her niece Sandy's only 11 years old, Laura insists that that little girl is going to talk. And she spends hours talking to the baby girl, using full sentences and forcing baby girl to learn the word of the day. Laura either thinks the baby girl is a genius, or she has absolutely no idea that 11-month-old babies do not talk. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about the 3 L's, Laura's love life. Laura has said, always the bridesmaid, but could it be because of her well-documented passive-aggressive behavior? I've been told that if you ask Laura, where do you want to go, the answer will always be, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. If you start to suggest things to her, she'll say, no, I don't want to do that. No. Laura, here's a little hint. You got to lie to them. Tell them that, yes, wherever they want to do, you'll go. You hook them, and then you can tell them the truth. The truth about Laura's love life is that she was not even expecting Prince Charming to come into her life, and that's exactly when Prince Charming came into her life. And you know why he's so perfect? He cooks. He cooks and Laura doesn't. In fact, Mr. Wonderful, Tony, besides cooking, he also comes complete with cleaning utensils. Mr. Wonderful, Tony, has single-handedly cleaned Laura's apartment from top to bottom. And for Laura, that was love at first sight. He cooks and he cleans. Tony has to be a keeper. So the bottom line, Laura is a great sister-in-law. She's a loving sister. She's a good daughter. In fact, Sister Liz says that you are your mother's favorite child. But she thinks it's because you have bribed your mom by taking her around the world. Laura, we're just glad that we know you and we love you, and we thank you for your 3 years of incredible service to our club.
Nancy, good have a seat.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Nancy.